The Internet, a vast and intricate network, relies on a fundamental mechanism to function, the Domain Name System, or DNS. This system acts as the Internet's directory, translating human-readable domain names like google.com into numerical IP addresses that computers understand. Without DNS, navigating the Internet would be a daunting task, requiring us to memorize complex numerical addresses. Imagine trying to remember the IP address of every website you visit. It would be a nightmare. DNS simplifies this process, allowing us to use memorable domain names instead. This system is essential for the Internet's usability and efficiency. This exploration is for those who crave a deeper understanding of the Internet's inner workings. We'll unravel the complexities of DNS resolution, the process of translating domain names to IP addresses. We'll also delve into the security measures that protect DNS, ensuring its integrity and trustworthiness. Advanced DNS record types, often overlooked, play crucial roles in security and functionality. We'll examine these record types and their significance in real-world scenarios. From e-commerce giants to financial institutions, DNS plays a critical role in ensuring resilience and security. Prepare to dive into the world of DNS, exploring its advanced concepts and their impact on the Internet as we know it. This journey will equip you with the knowledge to appreciate the intricacies of this fundamental system. Imagine typing www.example.com into your browser. Behind the scenes, a complex process unfolds to translate this human-readable domain name into a computer-understandable IP address. This process, known as DNS resolution, involves a series of steps and interactions between your device and various DNS servers. The journey begins with your local DNS cache, a temporary storage of recently accessed domain names and their corresponding IP addresses. If the requested domain name is found in the cache, the resolution is swift, saving time and resources. However, if the information is not cached, the request ventures out into the wider Internet. Enter the recursive resolver, typically provided by your Internet service provider. This resolver acts as your DNS guide, taking on the responsibility of finding the authoritative DNS server for the requested domain. The recursive resolver starts its quest by querying the root name servers, the foundation of the DNS hierarchy. DNS resolution can be accomplished through two primary methods, recursive and iterative. Recursive resolution, the more common approach, puts the onus on the recursive resolver to track down the IP address. The client, your device, simply sends the request and awaits the resolver's response. Iterative resolution, on the other hand, involves a more direct approach. The client interacts with each level of DNS servers, root, TLD and authoritative, independently. While less common in everyday browsing, iterative resolution offers greater control and transparency, especially useful for troubleshooting. Imagine recursive resolution as asking a librarian to find a specific book. You provide the book's title, and the librarian handles the search, returning with the book in hand. Iterative resolution, conversely, is akin to searching for the book yourself, following the library's catalog system from category to shelf. The choice between recursive and iterative resolution depends on the specific requirements. Recursive resolution prioritizes convenience and efficiency, while iterative resolution offers greater control and transparency. Understanding the nuances of each approach provides a deeper appreciation for the flexibility of DNS. In an ideal world, DNS responses would always be trustworthy. However, malicious actors can exploit vulnerabilities in the DNS system to redirect users to malicious websites or intercept sensitive information. This is where DNS security extensions, or DNS-SEC, comes into play. DNS-SEC adds a layer of security by cryptographically signing DNS data. These digital signatures ensure that the responses received are authentic and have not been tampered with in transit. Think of it as a tamper-proof seal on a package, guaranteeing its origin and integrity. DNS-SEC validation involves verifying the digital signatures attached to DNS responses. If the signatures are valid, the client can be confident that the information received is legitimate and trustworthy. This process helps mitigate various DNS-based attacks, such as DNS cache poisoning and DNS spoofing. By incorporating DNS-SEC validation, the DNS system gains a robust defense against malicious manipulation. This security measure ensures that users are directed to the intended websites and that their communications remain secure. DNSSEC plays a crucial role in maintaining the integrity and trustworthiness of the Internet. While DNS-SEC strengthens the authenticity of DNS responses, the journey of a DNS query from your device to the resolver remained exposed. Anyone eavesdropping on your network traffic could potentially see which websites you're trying to access, raising privacy concerns. This is where DNS over HTTPS or DOH and DNS over TLS or DOT step in, encrypting DNS traffic and adding a crucial layer of privacy and security. DOH cleverly disguises DNS queries within regular HTTPS traffic, making it indistinguishable from standard web browsing to network observers. Your DNS requests blend seamlessly with the constant stream of encrypted web traffic, making it difficult for eavesdroppers to identify and intercept them. DOT, on the other hand, establishes a dedicated encrypted channel between your device and the DNS resolver using the TLS protocol, the same robust security used for HTTPS websites. This dedicated channel ensures that all DNS traffic flowing between your device and the resolver remains confidential and tamper-proof. Both DOH and DOT effectively prevent eavesdropping on your DNS queries, adding a significant layer of privacy to your Internet activity. The digital world thrives on trust, and in the realm of DNS, that trust is solidified by DNS security extensions, or DNS-SEC. Imagine receiving a letter with an unbroken seal. It assures you that the contents haven't been tampered with. DNS-SEC provides a similar assurance for DNS responses. DNS-SEC employs cryptographic signatures to guarantee the authenticity and integrity of DNS data. These signatures, like a unique digital fingerprint, verify that the DNS response you receive originated from the legitimate source and hasn't been altered in transit. When your DNS resolver receives a response, it verifies the digital signature against known cryptographic keys. This process ensures that the response is genuine and hasn't been manipulated by malicious actors. DNS-SEC effectively thwarts attempts to redirect you to fake websites or intercept sensitive information. By deploying DNS-SEC, network operators bolster the trustworthiness of DNS, safeguarding users from a range of attacks that exploit vulnerabilities in the traditional DNS system. It's a crucial step towards a more secure and resilient Internet experience. Section 3. A glimpse into advanced DNS security. Beyond the foundational security provided by DOH, DOT, and DNSSEC, the world of DNS security extends into advanced concepts and techniques. While a detailed exploration of these is beyond the scope of this particular journey, a brief glimpse into their significance will further illuminate the depths of DNS security. DNS firewalls act as vigilant gatekeepers, analyzing DNS traffic for malicious patterns and blocking requests to known harmful domains. They proactively prevent users from inadvertently accessing phishing websites or downloading malware, significantly enhancing network security. DNS anomaly detection delves into the intricacies of DNS traffic patterns, identifying unusual spikes or deviations that might indicate an ongoing attack. By recognizing these anomalies, network administrators can take timely action to mitigate threats and maintain service stability. These advanced DNS security measures highlight the continuous evolution of safeguarding the DNS ecosystem. As cyber threats become more sophisticated, the tools and techniques used to protect DNS adapt and evolve, ensuring a safer and more secure online experience for all. Section 1. Beyond the basics. Unveiling advanced DNS record types. While most Internet users are familiar with common DNS record types like A records for IP address mapping and CNAME records for domain aliases, the world of DNS encompasses a variety of advanced record types that offer enhanced functionality and security. These records, often overlooked, play crucial roles in shaping the modern Internet experience. Imagine DNS record types as specialized tools in a toolbox, each designed for a specific purpose. Advanced DNS records provide website owners and network administrators with finer control over their domain's behavior, allowing them to implement sophisticated configurations and security measures. One such record type is the ANAME record, which acts as a more versatile alias than the traditional CNAME record. While CNAME records have limitations when used at the root of a domain, ANAME records overcome these constraints, allowing for seamless redirection of entire domains or subdomains to different web servers or content delivery networks. Another essential advanced record type is the CAA record, which empowers domain owners to specify which certificate authorities, or CAs, are authorized to issue SSL/TLS certificates for their domain. Section 2. Enhancing security and control with CAA and TLSA records. In an era of heightened security concerns, CAA and TLSA records emerge as crucial tools for bolstering the trustworthiness of online interactions. CAA records, short for Certificate Authority Authorization, grant domain owners the ability to dictate which CAs are permitted to issue certificates for their domain. This seemingly simple control mechanism carries significant weight in the fight against fraudulent certificates. By explicitly listing trusted CAs, website owners establish a clear line of defense against malicious actors attempting to obtain illegitimate certificates for phishing or impersonation attacks. Complementing CAA records, TLSA records, or transport layer security authentication records provide a mechanism for associating a TLS server certificate or public key with the domain name itself. This association allows clients to verify the authenticity of a server's certificate directly through DNS, adding an extra layer of assurance to secure connections. TLSA records play a vital role in DNS-based authentication of named entities, or DANE, a security protocol that bypasses the reliance on potentially compromised certificate authorities. By anchoring certificate information directly to the domain's DNS records, DANE enhances security and mitigates the risk of man-in-the-middle attacks. Section 3. Streamlining administration and security with ANAME and SHFP records. ANAME records and SHFP records, while lesser known, offer significant advantages in terms of simplified DNS management and enhanced security for specific protocols. ANAME records, standing for alias name records, function as versatile aliases similar to CNAME records but with expanded capabilities. Unlike CNAME records, which have limitations when applied to the root of a domain, ANAME records can be used at the apex level, allowing for redirection of the entire domain to another domain name or IP address. This flexibility simplifies DNS management, especially for complex website setups with multiple services or content delivery networks. On the security front, SHFP records, short for Secure Shell Fingerprint Records, enhance the security of SSH connections, a critical protocol for remote server administration. SHFP records store the fingerprints of SSH host keys within the DNS system, allowing clients to verify the server's identity before establishing a connection. This verification process thwarts man-in-the-middle attacks, where an attacker intercepts the SSH connection attempt and impersonates the server. By comparing the server's presented fingerprint with the fingerprint stored in the SSHFP record, clients can ensure they are connecting to the legitimate server, enhancing the security of remote administration tasks. Section 1. E-commerce giants, navigating high traffic demands with DNS. In the fast-paced world of e-commerce, every millisecond counts. Online giants like Amazon handle millions of transactions daily, and even the slightest downtime can result in substantial revenue loss and damage to brand reputation. DNS plays a pivotal role in ensuring the smooth operation and resilience of these e-commerce platforms. Imagine a scenario where Amazon decides to migrate its infrastructure to a new hosting provider. A sudden switch could disrupt services and inconvenience millions of users. This is where DNS steps in, offering a seamless transition strategy. By gradually updating DNS records to point to the new infrastructure while still maintaining the old, the migration happens transparently behind the scenes. As users make requests to Amazon's website, DNS directs them to the appropriate servers, gradually shifting traffic from the old to the new infrastructure. This gradual transition ensures uninterrupted service, allowing users to browse, purchase, and manage their accounts without experiencing any hiccups. Furthermore, DNS-based load balancing distributes traffic intelligently across multiple servers, preventing overload and ensuring optimal performance even during peak shopping seasons. By distributing the load, DNS prevents any single server from becoming a bottleneck, ensuring a smooth and responsive experience for all users, regardless of the surge in traffic. Section 2, CDNs, delivering content at lightning speed. In today's digital landscape, users expect instant gratification. Websites that take too long to load are often abandoned, leading to lost opportunities and frustrated visitors. Content delivery networks, or CDNs, play a crucial role in accelerating content delivery, and DNS acts as the traffic director, ensuring users are connected to the fastest available server. CDNs operate by caching website content on a global network of servers strategically positioned in various geographical locations. When a user requests content, DNS determines the user's location and directs them to the closest server with the requested content. This proximity minimizes latency, resulting in significantly faster loading times. Imagine a user in London accessing a website hosted in New York. Without a CDN, the user's request would have to travel across the Atlantic Ocean, resulting in noticeable delays. However, with a CDN, the request is served from a server in London, reducing the distance and delivering the content almost instantaneously. DNS plays a critical role in this process by dynamically routing requests to the optimal server based on factors like user location, server load, and network congestion. This intelligent routing ensures that users always experience the fastest possible content delivery, regardless of their location or the website's origin server. Section 3. Financial institutions fortifying security with DNS. For financial institutions, security is paramount. DNS, often considered a basic internet function, plays a crucial role in fortifying their defenses against a constantly evolving landscape of cyber threats. From mitigating DDoS attacks to preventing DNS spoofing, financial institutions rely on advanced DNS techniques to protect sensitive data and maintain service availability. One of the most significant threats financial institutions face is distributed denial of service, or DDoS attacks. These attacks attempt to overwhelm a server with traffic from multiple sources, making it inaccessible to legitimate users. DNS-based mitigation strategies, such as anycast routing, distribute the attack traffic across multiple servers, minimizing the impact and ensuring service continuity. DNS security extensions, or DNSCC, add another layer of protection by cryptographically signing DNS responses, preventing attackers from spoofing DNS records and redirecting users to malicious websites. This signature verification ensures that users are connected to the legitimate banking website and not a fraudulent replica designed to steal credentials. Furthermore, DNS firewalls provide an additional line of defense by monitoring DNS traffic for malicious patterns and blocking requests to known harmful domains. This proactive approach helps prevent users from inadvertently accessing phishing websites or downloading malware, safeguarding both the institution and its customers. Section 1. Slow DNS resolution, identifying the bottlenecks. In the fast-paced digital world, speed is paramount. When websites load slowly, it can lead to frustration, abandoned shopping carts, and a decline in user engagement. Slow DNS resolution, often an overlooked culprit, can significantly impact website performance. Identifying the bottlenecks in the DNS resolution process is crucial for ensuring a smooth and responsive browsing experience. One common cause of slow DNS resolution is a stale or corrupted local DNS cache. This cache, stored on your computer or router, remembers the IP addresses of recently visited websites, speeding up subsequent access. However, if the cache contains outdated or incorrect information, it can lead to delays as your device attempts to connect to the wrong IP address. Another potential bottleneck lies in overloaded DNS servers. Just like any other server, DNS servers have a finite capacity to handle requests. If the server is bombarded with more queries than it can handle, it can result in sluggish responses, slowing down website loading times. Network congestion can also contribute to slow DNS resolution. When the network path between your device and the DNS server is congested, DNS queries and responses can experience delays, similar to how traffic congestion slows down travel time. Identifying whether the issue lies with your local network, your ISP, or the website's DNS server is crucial for finding a solution. Section 2. DNS cache poisoning, combating malicious redirection. While DNS primarily functions as a directory system, it can also become a target for malicious manipulation. DNS cache poisoning, a deceptive technique employed by attackers, aims to redirect users to malicious websites disguised as legitimate ones. Understanding this threat and implementing countermeasures is vital for maintaining a secure online experience. In a typical DNS cache poisoning attack, the attacker exploits vulnerabilities in the DNS system to inject false information into the DNS cache of a resolver or even individual devices. This false information associates a legitimate domain name with a malicious IP address, effectively redirecting unsuspecting users to a fake website controlled by the attacker. Imagine visiting your bank's website, but instead of being directed to the legitimate site, you land on a convincing replica controlled by an attacker. Unaware of the deception, you enter your login credentials, unwittingly handing them over to the malicious actor. This scenario highlights the potential consequences of DNS cache poisoning. Fortunately, several countermeasures can mitigate the risk of cache poisoning. DNS security extensions, or DNSEC, discussed earlier, play a crucial role in validating the authenticity of DNS responses, preventing the injection of false information. Enabling DNSEC validation on your DNS resolver adds a layer of protection against such attacks. Section 3. DNS, amplification and NX domain attacks, thwarting malicious exploits. As the Internet's address book, DNS is susceptible to various attack vectors that can disrupt services and overwhelm servers. DNS amplification and NX domain attacks, while distinct in their approach, share a common goal to cripple DNS servers and disrupt their ability to handle legitimate requests. Understanding these attack vectors empowers network administrators to implement effective mitigation strategies. DNS amplification attacks exploit a vulnerability in the DNS protocol to generate a disproportionately large volume of traffic toward a target server. Attackers send forged DNS queries with a spoofed source IP address, directing the amplified responses to the victim's DNS server. This flood of responses can overwhelm the server, rendering it unable to respond to legitimate requests. NX domain attacks, on the other hand, exploit the fact that DNS servers cache responses for non-existent domains, or NXT domain. Attackers flood the server with requests for non-existent domain names, forcing it to repeatedly search for these domains and cache the NXT domain responses. This excessive querying consumes server resources, potentially degrading performance for legitimate requests. Mitigating these attacks requires a multi-pronged approach. Disabling open DNS resolvers, which allow queries from any source, prevents attackers from leveraging them for amplification attacks. Implementing response rate limiting restricts the number of responses a server sends to a specific source, mitigating the impact of amplification attacks. Section 1. The rise of quick and privacy-focused DNS. The evolution of DNS continues with the emergence of technologies like DNS over QUIC or DOQ and oblivious DNS, each addressing critical aspects of speed, security, and privacy in the modern internet landscape. DOQ represents a significant leap forward in DNS resolution speed and security, leveraging the innovative Quick Transport Protocol developed by Google. Quick, designed as a successor to TCP and UDP, offers a multitude of advantages, including reduced latency, improved congestion control, and built-in encryption. When applied to DNS, Quick significantly enhances the speed and security of domain name resolution. DOQ's encryption capabilities ensure that DNS queries and responses remain confidential and tamper-proof, protecting users from eavesdropping and DNS manipulation attacks. Oblivious DNS, on the other hand, tackles the growing concern of user privacy. Traditional DNS queries expose the user's IP address to the recursive resolver, potentially allowing for the tracking of browsing habits. Oblivious DNS decouples the client's IP address from the DNS query itself, adding a layer of anonymity to DNS resolution. This separation is achieved by employing two distinct servers, a proxy server that receives the client's encrypted query, masking their IP address, and a DNS resolver that performs the actual lookup using the obfuscated query. This way, the resolver never sees the client's real IP address, enhancing privacy and making it difficult for malicious actors to correlate DNS requests with individual users. Section 2. Enhancing DNS functionality and security. Beyond the realms of speed and privacy, emerging DNS technologies also focus on enhancing the core functionality and security of the DNS protocol itself. Extended DNS or EDNS and DNS-based authentication of named entities, or DANE, exemplify this evolutionary progress, each addressing specific limitations and vulnerabilities in traditional DNS. EDNS acts as an extension suite for the DNS protocol, introducing backward-compatible mechanisms to overcome the limitations of the original DNS message format and functionality. EDNS allows for larger DNS messages, accommodating the growing complexity of DNS data, such as longer domain names and more extensive DNS-SEC signatures. Furthermore, EDNS enables the negotiation of optimal transport protocols, paving the way for the adoption of more efficient protocols like QUIC for DNS resolution. This flexibility ensures that DNS can adapt to evolving internet architectures and accommodate future innovations in networking technologies. DANE, on the other hand, tackles the challenge of trust in the digital certificate ecosystem. Traditionally, the authenticity of a website's TLS certificate is verified through a chain of trust, rooted in certificate authorities, or CAs. However, CAs can be compromised, potentially allowing for the issuance of fraudulent certificates. DANE bypasses the reliance on CAs by allowing domain owners to publish their TLS certificate fingerprints directly within their DNS records. This DNS-based verification method provides a more secure and tamper-proof way for clients to authenticate the legitimacy of a website's TLS certificate, mitigating the risk of man-in-the-middle attacks and enhancing overall online security. The Internet, in its vastness, encompasses a multitude of environments, each with its unique characteristics and requirements. From the controlled confines of corporate networks to the dynamic expanse of cloud environments, DNS adapts its role to cater to the specific needs of each landscape. This adaptability is crucial for ensuring seamless connectivity, robust security, and optimal performance. Within corporate networks, where security and control are paramount, DNS takes on a more specialized role. Split horizon DNS, a common technique employed in such environments, provides different DNS responses to internal and external clients. Internal clients accessing resources within the corporate network receive internal IP addresses, while external clients accessing public-facing services receive public IP addresses. This segregation enhances security by shielding the internal network structure from the outside world, making it more difficult for malicious actors to map out potential targets. Cloud environments, with their dynamic and scalable nature, present unique challenges and opportunities for DNS. Cloud providers like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform offer their own managed DNS services, seamlessly integrated with their respective cloud ecosystems. These services provide robust features such as global DNS resolution, health checks, and traffic routing, ensuring high availability and optimal performance for cloud-based applications and services. As we've explored the diverse landscapes where DNS operates, it's crucial to recognize the key considerations for optimal deployment in each environment. Scalability, security, and privacy emerge as paramount concerns, shaping the choice of DNS technologies and configurations. In cloud environments and large corporate networks, scalability is non-negotiable. DNS infrastructure must handle massive volumes of requests, gracefully adapting to traffic spikes and fluctuations. Cloud-based DNS services excel in this regard, offering virtually limitless scalability and elastic capacity to accommodate dynamic workloads. Security, an ever-present concern, demands unwavering attention in all DNS deployments. DNS-SEC, as discussed earlier, forms the bedrock of DNS security, ensuring the authenticity and integrity of DNS responses. In corporate networks, additional layers of security, such as DNS firewalls and intrusion detection systems, further bolster defenses against malicious activities. Privacy, a growing concern in today's data-driven world, requires careful consideration, especially in environments handling sensitive information. Technologies like DNS over HTTPS and DNS over TLS encrypt DNS traffic, preventing eavesdropping and protecting user privacy. These protocols are particularly relevant in public Wi-Fi networks and other untrusted environments where DNS queries could be intercepted. By carefully evaluating the specific requirements of each environment and implementing the appropriate DNS technologies and configurations, organizations can harness the full potential of DNS, ensuring a seamless, secure, and privacy-conscious online experience for all users. As we conclude this deep dive into the world of DNS, its enduring relevance as a foundational pillar of the Internet becomes undeniably clear. From the simplest website visit to the most complex cloud-based application, DNS silently orchestrates the translation of human-readable domain names into the numerical language of computers, enabling seamless communication across the vast expanse of the Internet. We've delved into the intricacies of DNS resolution, uncovering the step-by-step process that transforms a domain name into an IP address. We've explored the crucial role of recursive resolvers, root servers, and authoritative name servers in this intricate dance of data retrieval. The distinction between recursive and iterative resolution, often overlooked, highlights the flexibility and adaptability of the DNS system to accommodate different use cases and performance requirements. Yet, DNS is more than just a directory service. It's a critical component of Internet security. DNS security extensions, once an optional enhancement, has emerged as a fundamental requirement, safeguarding the authenticity and integrity of DNS data against malicious manipulation. DOH and DOT protocols encrypting DNS traffic further bolster user privacy, protecting sensitive information from eavesdropping and interception. The journey of DNS doesn't end here. As the Internet continues to evolve at an unprecedented pace, DNS adapts and innovates, embracing new technologies and protocols to address emerging challenges and opportunities. The rise of DNS over QUIC, leveraging the speed and security of the QUIC protocol, promises faster and more secure DNS resolution, paving the way for a more responsive and resilient Internet experience. Privacy-focused solutions like Oblivious DNS, decoupling user IP addresses from DNS queries, empower users with greater control over their online privacy, mitigating the risks of tracking and surveillance. These advancements reflect a growing awareness of the importance of privacy in the digital age and the need for DNS to evolve in step with these concerns. The exploration of advanced DNS record types, from ANOMY and CAA to TLSA and SHHFP, unveils a world of specialized tools and configurations that enhance security, streamline administration, and enable sophisticated traffic management. These record types, often overlooked, empower website owners and network administrators with granular control over their domain's behavior, enabling them to implement tailored solutions for specific needs. As we venture further into the future of the Internet, DNS will undoubtedly remain a cornerstone of its architecture, adapting to new paradigms like cloud computing, the Internet of Things, and edge computing. The knowledge and understanding gained from this deep dive will serve as a compass, guiding us through the ever-evolving landscape of DNS and its pivotal role in shaping the future of online communication.